Afternoon showers and thunderstorms further south throughout the Orange, Osceola County line there into Lake County. Also seeing, again, just fast moving showers. That's going to be the story. There's plenty of moisture out over the Atlantic that will continue to quickly speed through along that strong breeze. Now, all of this moisture is still associated with an area that the National Hurricane Center is watching, still giving it a low 10% chance of potential development. But between the wind and the rain, you can see conditions are going to continue to stay a lot like this over the next couple of days. We'll be walking you through hour by hour coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Candace. Well, it is sentencing day for Sean Diddy Combs. In July, a jury found him guilty of 2 felonies related to prostitution. Combs, though, was acquitted on the major charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, avoiding the possibility of life in prison. Prosecutors are asking for Combs to be behind bars for more than 11 years, while his lawyers are requesting just 14 months. Now, he's accused of orchestrating a criminal enterprise and forcing women into sex with escorts. His lawyers argue the encounters were all consensual. Now, at any moment, a judge is expected to decide just how long he will spend in prison. As soon as that comes down, we'll let you know. Taking a live look now at Capitol Hill, the Senate is expected to vote again today on funding bills to reopen the government, but both Republicans and Democrats remain stuck on their positions. With shutdown impacts growing each day, the White House is piling on more pressure. In fact, this morning, the head of the Office of Management and Budget announced more than $2 billion in Chicago infrastructure projects have been put on hold. The administration has threatened further cuts to agencies and mass layoffs if the shutdown continues. Republicans insist on reopening the government first before negotiating over the enhanced health care tax credits that the Democrats are looking for. This afternoon, Senate lawmakers are set to vote again on dueling measures. We'll keep you updated on what happens there. Leaders in one local city will now start the process of removing a member of the council. We've been telling you how leaders are speaking out against a councilman's social media posts. News 6's Mark Lehman shows us what happened during a heated Palm Bay City Council meeting before lawyers decided to get the governor involved.
People made their voices heard with a big turnout Thursday night. Nearly 80 spoke out, with many of them being of Indian descent. A handful supported Langevin, saying he's exercising his free speech, but the vast majority are rejecting the councilman's remarks and asking for his removal.
Let's get rid of this cancer.
Palm Bay residents crowding the council chambers last night to direct comments towards Councilman Chandler Langevin.
Maybe you should stop carrying around your hate, your racism, and your white supremacy.
The council taking up a vote to ask Governor DeSantis to suspend the councilman over his comments disparaging Indian American immigrants. It was early this week when Langevin posted a message on social media saying there is not a single Indian that cares about the United States. They are here to exploit us financially.
Brother, that comment, it hurts my soul.
Mayor Rob Medina, along with the rest of the council, rejecting the comments. Langevin seeming to walk back some of the remarks in a post last night, saying his words were directed at illegal immigrants. But during the meeting, he was also defiant.
Quite frankly, as long as I'm not breaking the law, I'll say whatever I damn well please.
In the end, the council approved the measure.
Motion passes 4-1.
Along with some parting words from the mayor.
I hope that the governor deports you out of these chambers and out of our door.
Langevin was the single vote against the measure last night. The city attorney will now draft a letter to the governor asking him to remove the councilman. The council will also request State Senator Debbie Mayfield file a complaint to formally censure Langevin. Mark Lehman, News 6.
Well, a piece of Daytona Beach history has a new look. This morning, city leaders cut the ribbon right here on the newly restored Main Street Arch. It is a landmark that has welcomed visitors to the coast for nearly 90 years. Your Volusia County community correspondent Angie Casada was there for the big celebration.
The Main Street Arch has stood as a symbol of Daytona Beach for decades, and today city leaders say its restoration marks a big step in preserving history, but also securing the future.
2, 3. Yay!
The arch was built during President Franklin Roosevelt's New Deal in 1936, but years of wear and tear left it cracking and deteriorating. This $934,000 project stabilized the concrete and preserved its original coquina stone.
This is the gateway to our community, and this is the most historic entryway to our beach. We realize that this beach is taking a battering, as well as our boardwalk. But we're working hard and we're looking for investors to come in and do the things that need to be done to take it to the next level.
Mayor Henry also telling us the city's in search of more entertainment to bring to the area. Commissioner Matt Reinhardt says the project is about preservation, not replacement.
When you think Volusia County, you think Daytona Beach. The fact that we're here to revitalize this area, it's not just a statue of sorts, it's a staple to the entrance of the beach.
For residents who have made memories here for years, the moment was personal. What does this mean to you, this iconic background? You almost seem like you're getting emotional. Why?
I am. It's just so nice to see it come back because we remember it before. We remember what's gone on.
City leaders encourage folks to come down the iconic Main Street to see it for yourself. This restoration means that the arch will keep welcoming tourists for decades. Reporting in Daytona Beach, I'm your Volusia County community correspondent, Angie Casada, News 6.
Well, from one celebration to another, Taylor Swift's brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl, officially dropped at midnight. And right now, Swifties can celebrate at the Oviedo Mall with a day full of events. News 6's Stephanie Rodriguez went to check it out.
Today is Taylor Swift Day here at Oviedo Mall, celebrating the singer's 12th studio album and getting her fans ready to see her brand new movie.
Do you want to give it a try? I got it for you.
Whether it's with a sip of lavender haze lemonade.
Oh, it tastes good.
Or making friendship bracelets.
There's going to be friendship bracelet making all day long.
Oviedo Mall will be an enchanted place for Swifties.
We're entering our showgirl era here at the mall and just having a day of fun celebrating the fandom.
From scavenger hunts to karaoke to an outfit contest, it's set to be a bash fit for a showgirl.
I've already pre-downloaded the album.
Robin Pressey is ready to shake it off at the event dedicated to the 35-year-old global phenomenon.
I liked her music, but was never like a huge fan. But you go to her concert, and it was probably the best concert I've ever been to in my life. It's just totally entertaining. And then you read about her and how good she is to her crew, and just, she's just something else. Some stores will also be offering a 13% discount, that's Swift's favorite number, if you show your release party of a Showgirl movie ticket.
Right now for Friday, we know that there's over about 700 sold, and that's just for Friday. We're expecting even more for Saturday and Sunday as the weekend really gets going and people can digest the album.
For more information on Taylor Swift Day, visit clickorlando.com. In Oviedo, Stephanie Rodriguez, News 6.
Well, a popular video game that has a lot of kids playing it is now facing another lawsuit. We're going to have that warning from parents coming straight ahead. And October means the fall events are in full swing. From those pumpkin patches and hay rides to free family fun, we'll have your 6 things to do next. Candace.
And more scattered showers still out over the open waters. All of that will eventually start working its way through Central Florida, making for another pretty wet Thursday and Friday, but we are looking at a little bit more of a wetter challenge in the forecast coming up in just a little bit.
We leave you with a live look from our Mount Dora cam overlooking the city of Mount Dora. You're watching News 6 at noon on this Friday. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
Introducing the new $25 million Gold Rush Multiplier Scratch-Off from the Florida Lottery.
I'm meteorologist Michelle Morgan. Looking for something fun to do this weekend? Well, October kicks off spooky fun, pumpkin patches, and family events. Scattered downpours will be possible, but don't let that stop the fun. First up, check out Harvest Fields, Corn Maze, and Hayride in DeLand, Saturday from 10 a.m. through 6 p.m. $15 for unlimited access to the Corn Maze, Hayride, and more. Plus, Fields of Fright returns October 10th through the 25th, Fridays and Saturdays only. Paw Pals for Life 5K at Rock Springs Run State Reserve in Sorrento is happening on Saturday at 8:30 a.m. This in-person run supports pets and their humans, a pawsome event celebrating love, loyalty, and companionship. Head to Ocala for the 7th annual Marion County Parks and Rec Carnival. Saturday from 5 to 9 p.m. Free entry. Youth activity armbands just $5 or bring in 5 non-perishables. Enjoy hay rides, a petting zoo, haunted stalls, games, inflatables, and more. Plus, Orlando Museum of Art Family Day is Saturday from 11 a.m. through 2 p.m. Free for all ages. Enjoy storytelling, strolls, keepsake photos, Italian ice, and more. It's a great indoor event to beat the rain. Oktoberfest at the German American Society of Central Florida in Castleberry will be happening on Saturday from noon to 9 p.m. Make sure you have an umbrella. There will be German beer, food, flag parade, live music, and more. Looking for something spooky to do with the kids? Boo at the Zoo at Brevard County kicks off this weekend, every weekend in October from 10 a.m. through 3 p.m. Now, those are your 6 things to do, and if you have a fun event happening in your town this weekend, send it my way. I've been getting so many cool events from viewers like you. Just head over to clickorlando.com or our new 6 app. Just click Contact Us.
And while you're on our website, be sure to check out our guide on all things spooky, from those haunted houses to the trails. We have posted the events coming up this month in this story on clickorlando.com. And we know so many people likely have plans to hit those pumpkin patches at some point this weekend as we take a live look from the Launch Credit Union Port Cam at Port Canaveral. Those cruise ships back at port after a little detour out there as we juggled those 2 storms and a disturbance off the Atlantic. Candace is also creating those showers that are moving quickly onshore and dropping a lot of rain at the same time.
Right. We're probably seeing more rain from a non-named tropical disturbance this weekend than we did from Humberto as well as Imelda. So certainly a lot to talk about here in the weather department. But here's another live look, once again, showing it from the Launch Credit Union camera. But I'm going to add a little something to it. This is the temperature right now. We're at 84 degrees. And I wanted to show you the Cape because look at this. Sunny skies. Feels pretty comfortable out there. That breeze right now, humidity at only about 64%, with the breeze picking up about 23 miles per hour. Now, the reason I show you this is to remind you that even though rain chances are going to be high this weekend, you might have some pumpkin picking activities planned or maybe doing something fun and spooky this weekend, it's not going to be a complete washout. The only problem is that these scattered showers are just going to be coming in off and on throughout most of the day, throughout today and into the weekend as well. So that News 6 weather app is going to be a really handy tool as you try to make those plans and just be a little flexible with those plans. Looking at those wind gusts right now, Sanford clocking a wind speed, a gust, I should say, of 29 miles per hour, 31 in New Smyrna, 29 as well in Melbourne. So if your plans do take you to the beach or on the boat, this is the one activity I'd say maybe is not the best to do this weekend. Small craft advisory, high surf advisory. So we do have a lot of issues due to primarily that breeze. But on land, this is going to be the story. This is a constant flow of moisture moving from east to west. So you can see scattered showers right now. Really hard just to pinpoint those locations with exact timing because, again, it's all just very tropical in nature. It's not that more uniformed sea breeze shower and thunderstorm activity we see during the summer. So right now, Bellevue, just north of the Villages there in Marion County, seeing some heavy rain right over Oak Ridge. You see they're just very spotty. It's just kind of sprinkles, but these sprinkles are not just dumping a little bit of rain. That's a lot of rain in a short amount of time, which is why flooding concerns will continue to be the main impact. So if you are out this weekend and you start seeing the rain coming through, just pop open that News 6 weather app and you'll be able to also see if there's any lightning associated with it. Because if it's not, then you just kind of wait it out, play in the rain, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Flood watch, though, again, is still in effect up and down both Volusia and Brevard County. Now, the same system, once again, is what's going to be fueling all of that rain as it eventually just kind of meanders with a low-end chance of development from the National Hurricane Center. So as we take you here hour by hour, you can see those scattered showers will continue to stream in across the area. But this is really going to be the story as we continue at least into Sunday and Monday. But now let's check on your forecast for today.
Sponsored by Strata Air Conditioning and Heating. AC emergency, you ought to call Strata.
Well, with all the cloud cover and the added rain, temperatures today at least will be staying below average in those mid to low 80s. Do expect more of the same on Saturday, and with a finally starting to dry things out by the middle and end of next week.
All right, thank you, Candace. Another family is now suing a video game popular with those kids and teens. Why they say Roblox didn't do enough to protect their daughter online. That's next. The popular online gaming website Roblox is facing 2 new lawsuits, including one from a family in Brevard County. The suit claims a predator posed as a child online and groomed and sexually exploited their daughter. The Philadelphia-based law firm filing the lawsuit is also representing an Illinois family who says their daughter was lured away from home and sexually battered. Both suits accuse the website of enabling environments where children can be targeted. Roblox hasn't commented on the new lawsuits, but has said in the past it puts substantial resources into preventing inappropriate behavior. In Brevard County, NASA employees are hoping they can keep working during the government shutdown. The space agency says that nationwide, 8 out of 10 employees will be furloughed. Meantime, the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex remains open. Today kicks off its Taste of Space Food Festival. News 6 got a preview yesterday for the Fall Bites lineup. Now through November 16th, guests can take a delicious journey beyond the stars. We've got the full lineup of food and events in a web story that's posted on clickorlando.com/theme parks. Don't forget to check out our prime time lineup on News 6 Plus. We have a new take on the day's news on News 6 tonight. That's at 9 o'clock. Go in depth as we track the tropics and answer your weather-related questions at 9:30. And then watch the late news an hour earlier. It's all tonight on News 6 Plus. Download our streaming app for free. Search WKMG in your smart TV's app store. It's also available on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV. Before we go, Broadway is back in downtown Orlando. The Wiz is kicking off the 2025-26 season. Based on The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, the all-black musical follows Dorothy's journey to find her place in a contemporary world. It features an iconic score packed with soul, gospel, rock, and 70s funk.
Well, for us, we decided for this new version was to combine both the movie and the original Broadway show. So we like to call this one more of a reimagining for its 50th year anniversary.
I think the story of Dorothy is a journey home that is universal. So it's not necessarily an adaptation of what's current, but rather surrounding itself with current themes. So the music is newer. There's dance moves that you definitely didn't see back in the day. There are a lot of things that the show added to that would reach a younger audience.
I'm sold. Well, The Wiz will be inside Walt Disney Theater at the Dr. Phillips Center tonight through Sunday. We have posted the ticket information in this story on clickorlando.com/setting the stage, and it could be a great place to go to escape those pesky showers, Candace.
I like how you say that, pesky, because they certainly will be, but that does seem like a fun show. My goodness. Looking at the radar, you can see there's a lot of rain still out there. Meteorologist Jonathan Kagas will continue to take care of you, watching that radar and looking into the weekend, though, starting today at 4.
All right, thank you, Candace. Switch over to the News 6 Plus streaming app or clickorlando.com to watch News 6 Extra. Have a good one.